Good evening again. And again, today is April 5th, 2020. This will be the third video I get up today. And it's about 8:27 p.m. at night in Fall River, Massachusetts. And this is Sunday. And this is a day I choose to be my Sabbath day for the Lord. And so you work 6 and you rest 1. And spend that day with Him and quietly waiting and just resting in His peace. And it's hard sometimes because we're so used to and programmed to be so busy doing things. Just to stop and do nothing is it's a challenge sometimes. A lot of times. I mean, some people have the Sabbath on Saturday, some do it on Sunday. You can have a Sabbath day any day. I mean, our weeks have been set up Monday through Sunday. Okay, some say Sunday is the first day of the week. But the Bible says in the beginning, it says He worked 6 days. It didn't say it was a Monday, Tuesday, 6 days. So you do work, take care of your family, go to a job. You're working on making videos to glorify God, making videos to try to help people wake up to see what's happening in the global world. But it should come a day, you do that for 6 days, but you stop. You rest for 1 day. That's what it tells us to do. But a lot of people, it used to be when I grew up, right now I'm in Massachusetts. I grew up in Rhode Island, in Newport actually. And that's when they had blue laws. And most stores and businesses were closed on Sunday. You didn't, there was a few things open, a few of the restaurants maybe. I know, but a lot of times people just closed the doors and took off that day. So that's what you thought. It's Sunday's day, you go to church and you rest. But it's turned into, it's like most stores now are open 7 days a week. Most of your internet services are 7 days a week, which really is not the way God set it up. He said you got to keep the Sabbath. You got to have the Sabbath day. And you got to have it forever. That's what He told the Israelites. Not for 2,000 years or 100 years, and then you can stop it. It's okay. It's forever. To the end of time. And we've gotten away from that. Shouldn't really. It should be something that parents instill in their children, and hopefully those children grow up, maybe become, get into, I hate to say get into politics, because politics, that's even turned into something that's definitely not for the people. It's supposed to be for the people, by the people. They changed that one around. But perhaps those kids can, because it's going to be their world come soon. One day it will be their world. And unfortunately, they're teaching those children now in school that, the way to go is socialism. Every socialism country has failed. They've all failed. Venezuela, Russia, all of them. Communist country, I mean, the ones that, China, I guess you call that as a, communist country. But it's totally controlled. I mean, people have no freedom there. And if they disagree, they get killed or put in prison for the rest of their life. And if they protest, Tiananmen Square was a perfect example of mass law, of dissidents. They don't like people. They're in charge, and that's it. You either buy it or get killed. It's not the way God made it either. So, but they're atheists. Most, not all Chinese. Chinese people are probably beautiful people. I'm not wonderful people. But the ones that are in the Chinese Communist Party, they don't believe life has no value to them. They don't believe. I'm told, it's research I've done, I guess they are atheists. They just don't believe in any God. What an empty life. I mean, you figure you live your life, do whatever you want to do, and then you die and you got nothing. There's nothing there. Well, I've been dead once. There is another side, folks. Yeah. And your spirit, which you cannot destroy because you did not create it. The only one that can destroy that is Yahweh, God the Father, because He made it. He created it. And you can see on the other side. Some people have, out of fear because they don't know, because they've never practiced being close to God in this life, or even trying to be close to God. They've listened to other people who say, don't go to church, don't do this, don't do that, don't read the Bible. That's all nonsense. Well, and when it comes to their time to pass on from this world, it's already been set up by Yahweh and God the Father. And they're scared because they don't know what's there. It's actually very peaceful. There's no sound. You can see everything, but there's no sound. Now I'm assuming I didn't hear any sound. Doesn't mean there isn't. Because wherever Jesus is, it can be anything, because God can do anything. Okay. But I know that in this flesh world, I did meet the Spirit of the Lord. The Spirit now did not see Him, but you don't have to. If your Spirit lets you know He's there, and He's the one that can do that, and the only one that can do that, then you're going to be pretty joyful. Yeah, oh yeah, you'll be very joyful. But as time passes on, you'll realize that, wow, nobody else knows this. They're looking for their satisfaction in the flesh world. They're looking for that relief, that utopia in this life, and it's never going to be there. It'll always pass away. Oh, you can make money and get rich and have a lot of things, As the Beatles wrote the song, money can't buy you love. God's not for sale. He's not. And people who worship money as their God, that's all they get at the end. Nothing. Because it's not going with them. And they're going to go on the other side. And sure, what awaits them? Okay. I know He chose me for whatever His good reason is. And you just keep trying to be a channel fan, a vehicle fan. That's why I do these videos. I mean, I don't know. I don't get many hits on my YouTube ones. I get a few more on the views on the BitChute. And I'm not sure on Facebook. And once in a while, I'll get a comment. I think I've had over the years that I've done this, I think I've only had one. It really wasn't a negative comment. It was just someone that doesn't believe. I sit here and sometimes I'll talk to Jesus. I know He's here. He let me know He's here. Told me Himself personally that He loved me. And all I had to do was follow Him. So nobody can tell me that He's not there. Well, this person was trying to say, well, He's not there. No, I know He's there. And it's frustrating sometimes because you're trying to tell other people he's there. You know that that's what they really need, and their soul is searching for that. But the world has trained their brain to think a different way. Not God, okay? Although, actually, this is all his plan, and I call it his movie, because he's the director and everything. So everything that happens, I got 3 videos up there. The only reason I got 3 videos up is because of you. I was supposed to get 3 videos up there. I'm pretty sure I'll get another one because I got to get up there by 10 because, and it's very slow uploading today. In fact, I'm not going to make this too long, so I'm going to cut it off. Upload speed, I think, well, you got so many millions of people. If you got like 150, 250 million people at home, pretty much everybody's got this kind of technology, so they're all on it. Most of the kids are probably playing video games. I would hope that there's more out there, at least a large percentage, that are trying to honor the Sabbath and give praise to the Lord for his gift. You got to give it all day. Midnight tonight, I'll be able to start my work, 6 days of work till the next Sunday. And as you stay in your dwelling, you could eat, I just try to stay away from things that I normally would consider working in the flesh world. And I'd rather stay in the spiritual. I think that's what he would appreciate. So, love, joy, and peace. Got you this time. It's 11:60, so this should upload faster, hopefully. I will be back tomorrow, God willing. And I'll see you then. Peace.